Well, hey there, folks. Didn't see you there. Welcome to the Boundary Waters, a place where you take a dump in public sometimes. It's beautiful today. It's supposed to be a high of 38 with rain, overcast, and a low of 28 tonight. Anyways, I'm wrapping up a project I've been working on all day. My dog's smelling my butt. And then I think we're going to be getting on the water and doing some paddling and some fishing, and hopefully heading up to Long Island Lake. So come along with us. Welcome to the Boundary Waters.
Oh yeah, it's snowing. Yes!
The man, the myth, the legend himself, Dakota, pulled in a monster. Oh, there he goes. Dakota strikes again.
Let's go, baby.
Got
White
a
Swan.
walleye. White Swan did it. Where, buddy? Hop in. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Lay down. Good boy. Yes, you're such a good boy. Well, hey folks, Aaron here. It is May 10th, Mother's Day, 2026. And we are headed out on a 7-night, 8-day canoe trip. And I've got a buddy with me who's hiding behind the island over here out of the wind. It has been snowing on us all morning. It just stopped and there's more snow coming, you can see. So we are trying to get ready for that. So I'm joined again this year by Bruce the Moose. It is a little choppy right now, and a little iffy out here, so I'm not going to worry about the camera for now. But we're headed to the other side of the lake, where hopefully it'll be a little bit calmer. And by the way, I am in my brand new ultralight boat. So I finally bit the bullet, got a good deal, and Bought an ultralight Northstar Solo, and I'm already very happy. It's my boat. My boat. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
You're good. I can turn.
I can turn too.
Let's go up here and find a clearing where we can get out.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yep. All right. Well, the snow has stopped, and we're just paddling along here. It's probably around 33, 34 degrees, but we keep getting these bursts of snow that just kind of get you good and covered in it because it just sticks right to you, big old fat snow, you know? So talking a little bit about this trip this year, I'm going to let Dakota introduce himself here in a bit. And we've got an interesting story about how the two of us met. But yeah, so Dakota and I have been planning this trip for 7 months. Ever since we got off the cruise ship, December, I think it was December 1st or 2nd or something like that, or 3rd. Anyways, we got off the cruise ship and we were like, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to do this trip. And I told him, I said, hey, we don't want to go in June. We'll get eaten by bugs. Let's go in May. And I thought, well, hey, maybe the earlier we go in May, the least bugs we'd have to deal with, which is absolutely true. But as you can see, it's snowing right now on me again. The plan for this trip is pretty straightforward, okay? Today we're going to Cherokee, and we're gonna, there's nobody out here, like hardly anybody. So we're gonna be able to pick any campsite we want, and there's an island campsite I want us to get that should have some good wind protection, and that's the main thing I'm worried about is wind protection tonight. Because it's supposed to get down to like maybe mid-20s, you know? So, but we are more than prepared. We have ample layers. I'm wearing like 1, 2, 3, plus my life jacket is 4 layers right now. 2 layers on my legs. Smart wools. Got waterproof socks on. Of course, I have my muck boots. But no, we have ample protection for the cold, and we are ready for this. So, tonight's going to be the coldest night. As we go along, we might have a day where it barely hits 40. And that might be today. But who cares, right? Like, we're out here to just absolutely enjoy ourselves. We're in no rush. We didn't end up leaving camp till 11, which is rare for me. Usually I'm up and out of there, but it poured on us snow all night. And then this morning, like what, 3 or 4 times?
Oh yeah.
It was absolutely just pouring snow on us. So.
And then when we got on the lake, it was just dumping on us.
Yeah, it was dumping on us. And you probably saw that on the camera.
Like, you got some of that footage on the camera?
Oh yeah, I got it on camera.
Oh dude, that was beautiful.
Okay, birds. Not too bad, huh?
Not too bad.
All right. We just finished up that first portage. Took a little break. Realized I left my water filter in the truck, which is fine. Dakota has one, so that's why 2 is 1 and 1 is none, right? So we're good. Other than that, we've just got to scoot across these little ponds, and the next portage is pretty easy, and then we've got a channel, and then like a 12-rod portage, and then we have Cherokee portage, and that's the work for the day, is getting that done. So, but doing that portage absolutely warmed me up. I'm feeling nice and toasty now. My ears were getting a little cold coming across Sawbill, and I didn't record a lot coming across there because the wind was just blasting us. So I'm very happy to be on these smaller lakes where there really isn't much wind at all. Like you can barely feel it moving. But other than that, Dakota's doing good. Bruce is doing good. I'm doing good. We single carried that portage no problem. And I think we're gonna do pretty much all of them like that. Good boy, Bruce. Oh, there's some snowflakes. Gonna say hi to beavers, Bruce. Okay, Brucey. Ooh. Well, all right, guys, we just finished up portage number 2. We're gonna skip across this lake real quick, and then we've got one little channel to go down and a little 12-rod portage. We'll probably just double pull over, and then we've got one more lake and then Cherokee portage, and then we're on our lake for the evening. Hello. All right, well, we just got to pull over this here beaver dam, and we'll be going down a nice long channel. Let's get this knocked out. Wait. Okay, Bruce, come on. Yeah. There you go. Good boy, Bruce. Yes, you're a good boy. Wolf poop. Yep, there's wolf poop. There it is.
Wait, but honestly, I don't really.
Good boy, Bruce. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Yes, he is a good boy. All right, well, we made it to camp. We got a fire going. Well, we got a smoke fest going more than anything. Everything's pretty wet, and there's not a whole lot of good wood here, but we're getting stuff dried out. We had a good paddle, ended up dunking my boat, of course. Seems to always happen, but getting Bruce dried out, getting him warm. Dakota's been chopping firewood, thankfully, and man, we stopped at in Alexandria yesterday and ate Hardee's. Don't do that. I have been regretting my decisions ever since, I'll put it that way. So, but we are gonna try and get this fire ripping and get some food cooking. And I think by about 9 o'clock, we're probably gonna call it a night because we're both pretty beat. It's supposed to get down into the mid-20s tonight, so it's already just above freezing right now. We're right at it, so we will check in with you here in just a bit.
Yeah, if you told me, hey man, we might need to cuddle, I'd have been like, fucking hey, okay. What's up, guys? My name is Dakota Rogers. I'm from a small town called Sudan, Texas. I'm married. My beautiful wife, Kaylin. I have 3 children, Cameron, Declan, and Caden. But the way that I met Aaron, let's talk about that. So, first day we get on the cruise, of course, all I want to do is just have fun and maybe drink a little bit, swim in the pools, do some activities. So the first day we sit down at these beach chairs on the deck, and this guy just brings me up some drinks, a whole huge thing of just drinks. And he's like, "You want one?" And my naive ass was like, "Yeah, I'll take one." Well, I drank it. It was good. Well, next thing I know, he brings me another one. I'm like, all right, this is nice. Well, my wife gets one. Next thing I know, we have these cups, and they're souvenir cups. So it was in the long run, it wasn't too bad. But I drank 3, and my wife had 1. And after I told him I was done, he brings me the bill. and it's like $130 some. I was like, what the? So I got charged for the drink and the cup. So my vacation started off like, holy I'm finna spend a ton of money on So the first day, they're talking about this Lido deck dance competition. And my wife goes, oh, you should sign up for that. You'd be good at that. Because I'm a really outgoing person. I like to talk to people. My wife's kind of one of those introverts, and she just likes to she likes to sit at the back of the comedy shows, and me, I want to be at the front. I want to talk to the guy. I want to interact. Like, I'm that guy. So, yeah, she hates it, and I love it. So we mesh, opposites attract, right? Anyway, she's like, you should do that. And I'm like, I'd like to. That'd be fun. So I happened to go to the restroom or something when all of this is going on, or when this girl comes up and talks to my wife and asks her if she wants to join. And my wife's like, no, but my husband would. So she signs me up, and I come back, and she's like, I signed you up. And I'm like, oh, you actually did it? Oh, so they call us up there, and there's 6 of these people, and they have us do all kinds of stuff. So we have to do 3 different things. 6 gets eliminated down to 5. 5 gets eliminated down to 3. And then the last one, the winner gets picked. So I had to do a bit. So I had on a shirt just like this, just like one of these, a Columbia shirt, but it was white. I had a hood. I actually have it here, but I don't have it on. But it had a hood on, and they gave me an animal to reenact, and I had to reenact a white swan.
Count to 3. You're going to transform yourself into this animal. And I need you to understand, you need to completely transform yourself into the animal. You are going to make yourself a graceful, beautiful, elegant swan. Okay? Count with me, Dream Family.
And I came out, they do an outro song to you, and I came out to the Titanic song.
Why did you pick this song? Come on, we want graceful. We want, oh, he's in the water. Kate Winslet could never. Swan.
That's how I got my name on the cruise ship. Everybody recognized me as the white swan guy. So there was a couple of little bits extra I had to do. We had to do a bit with what was it? What was it with the Lion King?
The Lion King, yeah, he ended up. I don't know, but he ended up picking up his kid.
Yeah, so there was this guy, he was dancing, and his kid was on the cruise ship with him. And he was in the middle of the song, and his kid came out, and he finished. And his kid runs out, and he's only like this tall. He runs up to him like, Dada, and his dad picks him up, and the crowd's cheering, and he just holds him up like Simba.
4,000 plus guests on board. Or are you trying to ride him with a baby? Come here, Ben. Oh, wait. Hold the baby up. Hold the baby up.
And I was like, man, he's cheating. And the girl behind me is like, you can't use props. So, so the next, I can't remember, I did something. Well, my kids weren't on the cruise. It was just me and my wife. So I see this little boy like sitting, I know, just walking around. Well, I go up and I just run up and grab him and just show him up to the crowd.
Oh my
God. And everybody goes nuts, whatever. Well, I put the boy down, and the boy is just this terrified look in his face. He's obviously been taught stranger danger, and obviously I'm a stranger. The little kid starts crying. Oh, Oh my gosh, talk about terrible. I felt so bad. Oh, so I apologized profusely to his parents, but they were like, "He's fine. It's okay. He's good." And I felt a little bit better, but golly, it did actually. I felt bad because I have kids. But anyways, oh creepy. But anyways, then we had to the last thing that we had to do when we got down to the final three. They had this list of songs. It was like 10 songs. There was only 3 of us, and they had we had to pick the song, and then we had to lip sing with a fake mic. Or no, they had a real mic. They had a mic for us. We had to lip sync to it, and whoever lip sang the best was going to win. The dude in front of me chose the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which I love that song, but I really didn't know how to get into it. Like but he chose that, and I was really happy because I probably would have chose that. I probably would have lost, but I chose Miley Cyrus, "Party in the USA." And as terrible as that sounds, and unmanly as I'd like to admit that I know that song word for word, I have kids, so I do, and I apologize. But I sang that thing like no other. I was swinging my hips, throwing my hair. There was some lady sitting on a bench on the runway. I handed the mic to her and pretended to let her sing. It was great. Well, I ended up winning. Oh, man, I can't believe it, but I ended up winning. So they gave me a bottle of champagne, which was awesome, but I don't drink champagne. But my father-in-law watched my children while I was gone, so trade off for him, so shout out. And they gave me a little trophy, a little carnival trophy, plastic. Oh, it's cool. Anyways, I get these 2 things. They're like, "Yeah, Dakota, you won, blah, blah, blah." And my wife's not sitting on the rows to the entrance. She's sitting on the side of the pool, kind of out of the way. Well, I get my awards and stuff, and I'm walking back up, and I'm walking to her, and I look at her, and I'm like, "Babe, I won, like, check me out." And this lady is she's probably sitting like 6 chairs over. She looks at my wife, and she looks at me, and she goes, and she looks back at my wife, and she goes, "That's your husband?" And I looked at her, and I heard her, and I was like, I bet she didn't even cheer for me, did she? And she goes, "Honey, I didn't even know she was with you, but you did such a good job." And so it was great. My wife, she recorded the whole thing. That's her trade-off. She said I wouldn't be allowed so I could record. But I could hear the lady that just talked to me beside her in her videos. You could hear her the whole time. She's like, "Oh, that boy is so good. Oh, I vote for him." And then, so to finish it off, to vote for the winner, was it the winner?
Yeah, we had to cheer.
Yeah, they had to do a conga line, for the last one, right? Because it was between me and that guy. We had to do a conga line, and they had to that wasn't it.
No, we had because he came out and he asked. He's like, "Who thought this guy won?" They all cheered, and then you came out. They're like, "Who thought Dakota won?" And the place went crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Probably 1,000 people on the deck.
Oh man, it was awesome. It was so then, and let me tell you again, let me reiterate this. My wife is one of those people that doesn't like attention. Like, if somebody talks to her, she will talk back and she will be super nice, but she's not going to talk first. She's not going to go out of her way. I'm one of those guys, like, if you're walking by, I'll just say, "How are you doing?" And if you strike up a conversation with me, I could probably talk your ear off. I'm just one of those people. So the whole cruise, everybody was like, I'd be walking on the pier, and people would see me staying on the cruise ship, and they'd be like, "White Swan guy!" and just yell, and I'd be like, "Hey, man." Oh, my wife, she'd be like, real quick, "Oh, come on." And I was basking in the moment. That was my moment of fame for probably my whole life. It was awesome. And so then the next day after that, so it was the second day, I like to get up. When I vacation, Aaron can attest to this, I like to get up early, and I enjoy the longest time that I can where I'm at the place that I am, because I feel like if you only get one shot at something, and I may never be back here, or I may never be back on a cruise ship, so I want to enjoy it. So I got up early that morning. I probably got up at like 4:30 because the sun was rising at like 4:45 or something. I mean, it rose early. So I got up, of course, let my wife sleep because don't wake the wife up on vacation, fellas. You know what I'm talking about. But got out of my room and I went up to my to the floor. I went up to the top floor and I was looking. Well, I went to the front of the ship so that way I could really see it rise. And man, it was worth it because I got to see the sunrise over the ocean, and that was the first time I'd ever seen that. So it was my first cruise, so that was really nice. But really, I got to meet Aaron and Teresa because I was walking out there, and there was only 3 or 4 people. No, there was 3. There was Derek, you, Teresa.
Yeah.
There was maybe a couple other people, but I mainly saw them 3. And I was just kind of walking around, shooting my photos and just kind of hanging out. And they left me alone for a little while, but eventually Teresa piped up and she goes, "Are you the white swan guy?" And I was like, yeah, that was me. And it just sparked from there. We just kind of talked and hung out, found out they were from Oklahoma and I was from Texas. So it was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Then me and Aaron kind of started hanging out, of course, broing out. So we got to started talking about things we liked, and he told me about these trips that he goes on. And I was like, man, that sounds so cool because I really love Survivor. Survivor is one of the TV shows that my wife got me into when we got married. And now, like, we're on season 50, and I'm missing it right now back at home. And my wife's going to be mad, but at least we'll have one to watch whenever I get back. But I've always said I wanted to go on it, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can lie to people. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I've always said that I want to go out there, and they basically don't have food. They got to fish for their own stuff, and they got to sleep out in the cold. I mean, granted, they're on the beach, but this is kind of sort of the same thing. I feel like it's in the wilderness. Granted, are you catching my? Oh, he sees my.
Yeah, your watch reflection.
That's funny. But I've always said I wanted to do it, and I've never submitted an entry, but Aaron said that he does these trips, and I kind of related that to that. And I was like, man, that sounds super cool. And he was like, man, I'm going on one in May if you want to go. And of course, I'm so nice. I was like, man, I don't really have the stuff. I don't know. And he was like, dude, I had a buddy come last year that he just showed up in his underwear and I outfitted him with everything. So if you really want to go, he was like, I can fit you with everything. All you got to bring is your clothes and your food. And so I was like, all right, man, well, let's do it. And so he built a list and made a plan and basically told me this is where we were going. So I took off from work, and I'm supposed to be at work. I'm still supposed to, I work night. Well, I'm a shift worker. I work night, but this said I'm supposed to work nights. But yeah, I showed up with all my stuff, and it's been a blast. When we came in, it was snowing over the lake, and it was so nice. When we got here, it was snowing. It was cold. Oh man, I did not expect to do this at all, and I expected it to be fun, but I expected it to be miserable too. But Aaron has been really good about showing me techniques and giving me tips and showing me the things that he had to learn the hard way. So it's been really nice. So, like, if you're firewood, I'm the firewood man. That's what I am. I tend the fire, keep the fire going. I go and collect firewood. That's why there's the tree down right over there.
Good boy. Oh, the good boy, Lucy. Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Well, good morning, guys. So, I didn't shoot anything last night. To be honest with you, I was not feeling too hot. And, I blame Hardee's. Smart decisions. Anyways, like Dakota was saying, we had a great trip in yesterday.
It was it was below freezing, probably, or right at freezing when we launched, and it warmed up a little bit through the day. It said on my weather thing it got to 40, but my little digital thermometer, the highest I saw was 37.8 yesterday. And we came from Sawbill. We're at the north end of Cherokee. Hey, okay, you ready? Go get it. So we probably did 12 miles, maybe 13 to get to here. It was a long day, but we're deep in now.
Ah, we in this thing.
We're in it. Aaron took us the wrong way. We went down the wrong bay. And now we're having to paddle into this cold wind. Woo! It's a little chilly. All right, we're pulling up to the portage off of Cherokee down in the Gordon Lake. This is straight downhill, which is great. Maybe take us 5 minutes for everything, and then probably snack on the other side. So, not really, to be honest with you. I like it lower. It just makes to me it makes things easier when the water level's lower. But if you're doing like the frost or something, you want it to be higher. Yeah. Dude, look at how clear it is right here. It's like 5 feet deep. Perfectly see the bottom.
You were hoping I was gonna fall, weren't you?
All right, we are on Gordon. Just had a nice little snack. Bruce had a snack, had some string cheese. Tried to give him some apple slices. I brought a couple fresh apples. It's his favorite snack at home, apples and carrots. And he wouldn't touch them, but he would eat that cheese real quick.
Dude, Dakota spotted his first bald eagle. That's so cool.
I want him to do the chee 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 chee. There's a bald eagle on top of that tree right up there. Oh, there he goes. Got him. Dude, I got it on full zoom.
Good, dude.
Hi, beavers. How you doing, guys? Oh my God. Gotta say hi. Wow. That's so pretty. It's like the rocks just shimmering. Wow. That's so pretty.
Moose poop. Good boy, Bruce.
Here?
Yeah, that's good. Good boy, Bruce. We're almost to camp, buddy. No, hell no. I'm gonna try my very best not to portage. We could if we had to. No, we're not gonna portage. All right, going through here. Do everything in reverse. If you want to go left, don't paddle on your right. Backwards, paddle on your left. You got it. Just get your nose like I'm doing right here. All right, and aim right down the funnel. You're okay. Whee! Woo! You got it. You got it. Awesome, dude. Welcome to Long Island Lake. Dude, this is a nice campsite.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
I'm excited.
Dude, look out there. It's so pretty. The water. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna launch from here. A lot shallower than it was back there. Oh,
This is Bruce's equivalent to rolling in the grass.
good boy. Yes, you're such a good boy, Brucey. Oh, yes, you are such a good boy. Look. So now my pants and under, all that's wet too.
Dang. Dude, you gotta get taller boots.
I know.
How tall are yours? Like, compared to mine?
Compared to yours, you got like another 6 inches or so.
Yeah, dude. Now, be fair about this. I've only set this up by myself one other time, which was yesterday. So, bear with me, okay? Like Aaron said, it's kind of a process, but it's a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. I do. Teresa and everybody watching the video, I know y'all won't appreciate it, but Aaron is correct. I do feel like I'm giving y'all butt shots. However, I know my wife will appreciate it, so here's to you, honey.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Nice. Well done.
There we go. Nice.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's it.
Woo!
Dude's so trusting.
Yeah, he is. Right where we're just cutting shit out of everybody's face.
Fucking animal, bro.
Thanks, bro.
There it is. We're done.
Dear 6 pound, 8 ounce baby Jesus.
You're right.
Thank you, Lord,
Thank you.
for this wonderful wood you have given us.
Well, we got camp set up. We got our fishing poles strung. We're just waiting for the sun to go down a little bit. We got our tents set up, our tarps over them. And yeah, the wind is definitely chilly, but we're gonna give it another hour or so and then we're gonna head out on the water. Nice.
Dang. Dang, that's some hardwood. God.
There it goes. Oh, there goes the stump.
See if we can split it this time.
Nice.
That was much better. Figured out how to throw it.
Yep. You're good. Yeah, I think that's right, man.
Hey.
That's some good firewood.
All right. Let's go fishing. get stuck in the mud. We're gonna do a few laps around the island, see if we pick up anything. Whew, a little too warm. I'm getting a little too warm. Too much body heat. Surely there's some over here. Good boy, Bruce. We just pulled out of the channel. The wind's right in our face. It's cold. Ooh. I got a snag. I got a snag. Whatever these bugs are, mayflies or whatever, they're starting. And they just fly right in your face. I don't think they're black flies. I think they're not black flies. They almost look like mosquitoes. Real tiny. They fly like them too. You know, they kind of hang their butt. And like that one's floating on top of the water. Huh. All right. I think after 3 rounds around the island, I went over to the other shore, went across there. It's been at least an hour and a half of just paddling. It's the wrong time of day to be doing this. It's the middle of the day. I think Dakota's bouncing off the bottom trying to jig. I want to get around here to the front of the island and go ahead and put the boat up. Bruce is over here shivering. It is cold. It's not fair to him to just be stuck in here with me splashing him with water and water rolling around in the bottom of the boat. He's on a pad, but that doesn't really do much for him. All right, folks. Well, we had a pretty good day today. It's this morning was really nice. It warmed up real good, and then we got to camp and the wind picked up, and it has just been cutting us. We've had to put on layers and layers. We tried to go hiding in the woods and playing with Bruce with the ball, and we were getting cold, so finally we came down and ate dinner, which
I was finally able to eat a dinner. Stomach has just been crazy on me. I will never eat at Hardee's again. Anyways, yeah, it was a great day. You know, we're supposed to get like an inch of rain, maybe 2 inches of rain is what they're calling for tomorrow. It's supposed to start around 3 a.m. and end afternoon with sporadic rain showers after that. And it's only supposed to be a high of like 42 tomorrow. So we're going to hang out here. We have split a ridiculous amount of wood and we're just going to hang out by the fire, and tomorrow we'll hang out some more and try to fish if we can in the afternoon. Hopefully it won't be too cold, because the wind, us trying to get out on the water just makes it difficult. So anyways, we just got a fire going, just ate dinner. We're going to hang out for a bit. Oh, you're fine. Well, good morning, guys. It was a cold one last night. Bruce and I have been snuggling all morning. He's a good boy. This guy. We're just going to hang out at camp today. It's windy, nasty, rainy, and cold. So we're going to hang out. So we're going to get up, make some coffee, make Bruce some breakfast, and see where we go from there. Breakfast of champions this morning. We got oatmeal, dehydrated fruit, and granola. Dakota has the same thing. And then we've got some eggs and bacon and sausage going down there, and the one underneath mine with the insulated top. And some more water going there. Bruce is hanging out, trying to stay dry and warm. And it's cold and windy, but we're feeling pretty good this morning. So, well, I just came back from like about an hour trolling. Bruce was shivering in the boat. He got on shore, ran around. He's not shivering anymore. So, but Dakota's still out there fishing. I imagine he'll be out for a while. He really wants to catch something, and if he really wants it that bad, I'm sure he'll do it. I'm gonna just tend the fire and play with Bruce and hang out here for a bit. My little digital thermometer says it's 39 degrees right now, so it's cold. But we're acclimating. I bet when it hits 75 here in a few days, we're gonna be like falling out. So.
It's definitely starting to sprinkle. Wait, maybe that's just from the power.
Well, we've been just hanging out in camp, dodging rainstorms, sitting under the tarp, trying to get Bruce warm, wherever he took off to. And listening to the loons, and just drying stuff out. It's a rain day, not much to do on a rain day. All right, well, we've just been hanging out in camp. Today has been a lazy, relax and recover day, and we've been fishing all day from shore. It's nothing. We've got absolutely nothing. Trolling, everything. So it's probably still too cold. It is pretty cold right now still. But what a great day to just let your body bounce back some. Tomorrow we're going to go up to Snipe Lake. There's a spot up there I've kind of always wanted to get to, and it's got some good walleye fishing. So we're hoping that lake will be a little warmer. It's smaller, so it shouldn't, hopefully it warmed up a little faster. Try and fish that, and then we'll come back down to Long Island Lake and then work our way back south out by Sunday. So, but yeah, I think we're just going to chill by the fire for a bit, enjoy the warmth. We smashed some really good dinners tonight. So he had a Mountain House chili mac, and I had a Mountain House creamy macaroni and cheese. But we also made a mashed potato, a home style buttery mashed potato. Well, we split that and mixed it in with it. Oh my gosh, I will do that from now on. That is so good, so good. Ooh. But we've got some more potato packets for when we catch fish, hopefully. If not, we don't catch any fish, we'll just do that again. So. Well, good morning. It's like 8 o'clock-ish, and we had a good night, slept good. Dakota went to bed at 10. I said I was going to stay up till 11, stayed up till 10:20. And we both were sawing logs last night. It didn't sprinkle on us or nothing, but it definitely, got cold enough for dew and stuff to set in.
It was cold.
But other than that, we're just making some hot breakfast this morning. Already fed Bruce. Getting ready to have some oatmeal, make him some scrambled eggs, and then we're going to pack up and get moving. Bruce, who's a good boy? Get that stick pike.
That's a true northern.
Pike. We're about to set off. We've had our breakfast, packed up camp, made my deposit in the bank of turds, refertilized the soil. We're good to go. So I'm going to push off because this is kind of a small landing and let Dakota get in here. So let's do that real quick. Lay down. I need you to lay down, please. All the way down. You're in a bad spot, aren't you?
hold on. There we go. Now I won't hit you in the head. Are you ready, Brucey? You ready? Let's go, buddy. Oh, what a beautiful day, dude. Scoot to victory. Hey, Brucey. There's some hot loon action back there I recorded. They were like 15 feet from the boat.
Really?
So I stopped and took a minute to record that. All right, another portage down. Another portage down. My gosh, I can't talk today. And we've got to battle some wind here in just a minute. But we're going to be getting up in a ravine and that wind should not be a problem. So here we go. Scoot to victory. We've decided we're going to poke our head down this little stream into Rib Lake and see if it's skippable, if we can skip this portage. I mean, it sounds pretty wild up there. If Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam? Yeah. We can pull right up to it and look over and see if it's calm enough on the other side. If there's a bunch of downfall, we got to go back. Ooh, I don't know, man. That looks gnarly. Looks like we just get snagged up. Yeah, dude, that drops hard. We need to go back. No, I don't think we, well, no, I don't see a way for us to get to it.
Once you go, you commit, bro. You got to come back up it.
Well, I'm stuck now.
Are you too good for your hole?
I casted that out there, and I ain't even gonna leech on it.
Oh, really?
All hook, no bait.
All hook, no bait. Dude, I just had that long of fishing string. Somehow I made it over gagging. Bruce, you want a treat? See, all I do is give you guys butt shots all day long. Ready, Brucey? You want your cheese? Here you go. Good boy. Yeah, enjoy your cheese, buddy.
Go get my camera on the drop. From here?
I think that way. I'm not sure which way that way, but let me take a look.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You go ahead. That river will probably help you a little bit.
I'm hoping. Come on now, well, we got this.
All right, let's go, Chris. Nice thing about owning your own boat, you don't feel bad about doing that right there, pushing off the bottom, scraping a little bit. It's my boat. I can do that if I want. Let's get lined up for this channel. I got a river right here. You'll see it. We tried fishing that last spot we took like a half-hour break, and put leeches on slip bobbers, let them float down the stream, float back, nothing. But again, it's middle of the day. The sun's actually out today. Still a bit chilly, but you know, you put in some work and that chill goes away pretty quick. So anyways, we got to go down Rib Lake. We got quite a ways, and then we're gonna make a left-hand turn. Random glacier erratics just sitting out in the middle of the lake here. Like this thing's been frozen and thawed quite a few times. It's got some big old stress cracks in it. Oh, good boy, Percy. mud hole. I just found a thing. I don't know what it is. Is this a weather balloon? This is harmless weather instrument. Weather.gov upper air radio zone. Harmless weather instrument. This is a radio zone, a balloon-borne instrument used by the NOAA National Weather Service to obtain data aloft for weather forecasts and research. It is not dangerous. Please do not return the radioscope to the National Weather Service, recycle, or dispose of properly. Found a weather balloon. Well, we got us a beaver dam to pull over, it looks like. Guess we'll go over to the left and see. Well, no. Let's figure this out. Okay, come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Just get over there and out of the way for me. Just get out of the way, buddy. Over here. Over here. Go over there. Good boy, thank you. Nice. Scoot to victory. All right, here's the portage, 30 feet ahead. Let's get this knocked out. Yeah, me too. All right, we are on our lake for the night. This is Snipe Lake. There's a campsite right up to the left, but I don't think we're going to take that one. I think we're going to go for the farthest one in and to the north, looking west. Hopefully we can get a good sunset. So that's the plan. Well, we made it to camp, got everything set up and charging, and waiting for the wind to die down. I think the wind today did a number on both of us. Had to battle into it, going north all day. And the wind's supposed to change tonight and start coming out of the south. We're heading south tomorrow. Anyways, it is what it is. But this is Snipe Lake. This is beautiful. It's just incredible. I really want to troll this lake this evening. That's my goal, is to do a couple laps around this thing. I've got some spoons with some weight in them. Hopefully pull it down and we can get something. But I think we're just gonna hang out, keep charging, snack for a bit, and yeah, not a whole lot going on. I can hear the spring peepers down there. After the wind dies, they're probably gonna pick up a lot. But yeah, our bags kind of puked everywhere over here. We're charging, drying stuff out. We've been in an ice box for the last 2 days, so we're enjoying the sun. We got our tents up the hill there, and Dakota is off to the left in the woods. And then we've got a leech on a bobber out here, just hooked up to the boat, waiting for something to bite. Then here, when the sun goes down, here in just a little bit, I'm gonna go out and troll the lake, probably 3 or 4 times around, see if we get anything.
He's backing up into me, so I brush him off.
All right, let's go do some trolling. We got us I already did one loop, and with the spoon, and it was no bueno. There's nothing, not even a bite. So,
Tell them how prepared you were.
oh yeah, I didn't have my net. I didn't have my stringer. I only had one bait. What else? Oh, I didn't have my GoPro.
Nope.
I was.
Fish, nobody would have known, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't have been able to.
I've never been able to defend my honor.
And you pulled it in and be like, oh, they're gonna.
Yep, popped off. Exactly. That's how it would work too. I'll be back in a bit.
Be safe.
Yep. Good boy, Bruce. What you say, Brucey? Come here. Don't step on the soil pan. Good boy. Come here. Hey, come here. Oh, you're a good boy. Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? I bet you did, didn't you, buddy? All right, I'm gonna grab the cans. We can put them on there and start boiling.
Perfect.
They have the right amount of water in them already. Well, good morning. Slept pretty good last night. We're on a bit of a hill, so we kept sliding down. Bruce kept sliding off his pad, so like every hour I had to grab him and kind of yank him back up on the pad and get him resituated at the top, and then an hour later he's back at the bottom. But it's all good. We got up at 6:30 and everything was pretty much covered in frost. We were waiting for stuff to dry out, warm up. Got some oatmeal and coffee going. Dakota's finishing packing up right now. How's my hair? Bet it looks wonderful, doesn't it? Good. Not supposed to look pretty out here. We are headed back to Long Island Lake today from Snipe. I'm kind of disappointed. Again, trolled for quite a while last night and casted everything. I think we're just too early in the season. Everyone I've talked to has had no luck as well. We are packing up. We're gonna get to Long Island Lake, and I think I left my I have a little miniature Bluetooth speaker thing. I think I left it at the camp that we stayed at the day before for 2 days, and we'll swing through there, see if it's there. If nobody's at that site, we may reuse that site, because that was actually, that island site was really nice. We're just moseying around, trying to get camp packed up, waiting to get warm. Wind's already picking up. Like I was telling Dakota, it doesn't really matter. As soon as the sun comes up, you're battling it. There's nothing we can do about it. So, but we're still going to try and get out here early here in a bit and get to paddling. All right, well, good morning, guys. We are setting off. It's probably close to 8 o'clock. By far the earliest morning we've gotten out of camp. It's also probably the warmest morning so far at this point. But it's been super cold. Last night, man, everything was covered in frost. So we're both hoping to do some work to warm up. But anyways, we are out on the water and headed back towards Long Island Lake. We have 4 portages. We just spooked up a baby moose coming out right through here. He took off into the woods. That was cool.
That was cool.
He's like twice the height of Bruce, just a baby.
Bruce was not happy.
Yeah, he was not happy about it. To the left. Another one bites the dust, guys. Whew. That portage coming out of Snipe down into Rib Lake. That's a rocky one. But going up sucked. We had to double portage it because it's just up. But coming back down, I can single portage because I've got everything, and just it's downhill the whole way, and it was wonderful. Okay, about that baby moose. So we were coming out of Snipe, the northern part of Snipe, which is kind of isolated from the rest. And there's a few channels, and we were cutting through that. The first channel, we have to make a right, and then you have to make a left. And when we made that right, we were like 5 feet from shore. And all of a sudden, everything started rustling, and this baby moose, still about 4 feet tall, hopped up and started making his way into the woods. No chance to get the camera out and get it on, but it was out, but I didn't have it on. But it was cool. Dakota and I both saw it. Bruce started going crazy. It was cool. But yeah, first baby moose I've seen. We got a little beaver dam up here to pull over. And then we got a nice little channel to go down. And then we'll be on Rib Lake, we'll turn right, and then we'll be pretty much straight into the wind for a little bit. right, well, we're just about done with Rib Lake. The portage is right up here, and that'll put us into Lower George, which hopefully Lower George won't be nearly as much of a wind tunnel as that lake was. My gosh, man. I got across, my arms were a little full of lactic acid. I had to stop for a minute. That was a good workout. That was a real good workout. All right, let's knock this out. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Ooh.
Okay. Now? Yeah. Now we're.
All right, so we just pulled up to our last portage of the day. Just got to go up and over into the bay of Long Island Lake. And this is a fun put in. It's nice and deep, so let's see what happens here. Left with the left. Go get it. Well, we got to camp maybe about an hour ago. Got everything set up, dried out, phones and stuff charged up, battery banks, working on that. Just our stuff's kind of puked everywhere. It's really windy, which makes it really cold. So we're kind of just hiding from the wind. It is blowing out of due south right now, which is good. It's going to bring warm weather, but man. And we're under a red flag, so not sure we'll have a fire. Is it a squirrel? Is it a squirrel? Where is it, Bruce? Where's that squirrel? Well, hey, folks. So it's like 4 hours later. Bruce and I and Dakota, we all took a nap. It's probably one of the best naps I've ever had. To be honest with you, felt really good to get warm. The wind is just non-stop, and that's really what's kind of locking us down right now. It's just cold, like the wind. Without the wind, it feels wonderful, but with the wind, man, it just cuts right through everything. So Took a nice nap, man. Oh my gosh. Like I feel like $1,000,000 now. So anyways, Dakota's still napping a little bit, which is fine. I think here maybe in an hour or so I'll wake him up and then we'll make some dinner and hang out for a bit. Maybe light a fire if we can do it safely. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we're just gonna let the night roll in. Well, guys, we had a good day. We got to camp around like 1, probably earlier than that, to be honest. Probably like noon.
Yeah, it's like 12:30.
Yeah.
12:30.
So yeah, we had a good day. We put out we expended a lot of energy today.
Dude, that wind was no joke.
There was curlers coming across the lake. I'm sure you guys saw it on the video. Coming across 2 or 3 of those, man. It was just everything we had to get across it and then take breaks and everything. And we got to camp and the wind was blowing like 20 miles an hour and it's, 60 degrees. That's cold. So, remove the wind. It felt really good. And we tried setting this up. I couldn't get it low to the ground. And then I was feeling tired and kind of spent. So I took a nap and then he took a nap. And in my opinion, that's one of the best naps I've taken in.
That was a really good nap.
I can't even remember how long. But Bruce took a nap and we all just chilled. And then I set this up properly, got it all the way to the ground. And it's like perfect under here. It's getting ready to rain. We've already ate dinner. I had chicken and dumplings. You had fettuccine alfredo with chicken, right?
Yeah. That was good.
Yep. We had some Skittles and probably going to make some hot.
Bruce, you're falling on the pad.
This is what this dog does. He can't stay on the pad to save his life.
Not to save his life. There's a pad, he's going to lay beside it.
Yeah. Even in the tent.
Yeah.
This dog finds the gap and just decides to lay there. And then shivers, and then gets up and nudges me for me to cover him back up.
I wonders why he's cold.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just content right now. That hot meal and
just being out of the wind.
Being out of the wind
is the main thing. Because golly, that wind just beats and beats and beats and doesn't let up, man.
Yeah. And it penetrates everything. Like you can't escape it. But hopped in the tents, man. Oh my gosh, that felt so good.
Oh man, that wind was just whirling around. You could hear it, and then boom, you're just sitting in there, and it's just nice and cozy.
Yeah.
Get a little warm.
And you're
boom,
out.
Out.
Yep.
Yep.
Out.
Out. Out.
So we're just gonna hang out and look at some footage from earlier today, and just drink some hot stuff and enjoy that we're here and we're not freezing. So we'll.
If you have to come out here, bring pantyhose, because it is cold.
Yeah.
Cold.
Pro tip, pantyhose work.
For real.
Yeah, seriously work. Oh. Well, good morning, guys. It's a warm morning. It's only in the 40s. It's great. We still got up and kind of shivered a little bit. He was up quite a bit before me, but we got up at 6. It's like bright at 4:30 in the morning. It rained last night. And probably like 10:30 until, oh gosh, it was probably midnight when it finally stopped. But
and then it picked up again. Bro.
Oh, yeah. I slept so hard, man. After probably about 11 o'clock, I was gone. Didn't even hardly move. Bruce didn't move. I didn't have to readjust him last night at all, which was a very welcome relief. It wasn't too cold, so I could just toss his sleeping bag over him, and he was happy. So today, we're moving down to Cherokee Lake from Long Island Lake. It's a very easy day when there's no wind. But there's wind today.
And that's not today.
And it's a red flag warning.
Yay!
So we get to battle that. So we're trying to hurry up and get stuff done, get on the water. Pretty sure by the time we get to Cherokee, it's going to be pretty It'll be pretty intense, but we'll just pick, and it's supposed to come from the southwest. So we should be able to stay on the west shore, and that should give us a large amount of protection. Right here. You got it, buddy. Good boy. You did it. Come on, get in. You can do it. Good boy. Good jump. Good boy. Oh. Good boy, Brucey. We are off. I have no idea what time it is. Scoot to victory. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Switch sides and push. Scoot, 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 skeet. You got it. Scoot to victory. Just don't fall. Oh, there we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
My turn.
Woo, then hit the burning boy. Woo!
Okay. Hold on, Brucey. We're gonna do it. I refuse to get out of my boat. Scoot, scoot. Good boy. Stay still. We're off. Woo! We did it.
19 minutes and 26 seconds.
Nice, dude.
Look like
Don't forget to fill up your water bottle.
thank you.
Man, what a great trip. This has been so nice. It's been super chill. Moose poop. All right, so we just wrapped up the last little portage off of Long Island River into Gordon. And this is a nice long skinny paddle. The wind shouldn't affect us too bad because we've got these nice steep valley walls coming down through here, so it shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, I get sweaty on that last one. Down to the wools now. And I may regret that. I'm already starting to regret it. It's chilly. Recording, that would have been good. Dakota almost just bit it. Almost. It's our last portage of the day, guys. It is 10 o'clock, pretty much on the dot. Dakota has figured out if he puts 50 pounds of rocks in the front, his boat rides straight.
It does.
I'm used to having Bruce up there.
Useful tip if you come.
Yep.
Is it pointing towards me or towards you?
My man. All right. Let's get up here and get this knocked out. I'm gonna double portage this one. It's uphill. My knees don't like uphill.
So you add some Kool-Aid to it, it wasn't so bad. Go ahead, get in. Get in. Get in. Good boy. Get in. Up here. Good boy, lady. Oh, you're such a good boy, Brucey. Stay tucked behind these islands, and the wind is not so bad. Just gotta watch out for the random rocks. Ooh, barely missed that one.
I'm about to have a beer.
Yeah. Mine. Oh, dude, this looks pretty good actually. Like the fire pit looks like it's exposed. This could be nice. We're up off the water. Hold on, Bruce. Hold on, Bruce. I'm gonna get up parallel to it.
Oh, yeah.
Go, Bruce. Okay. Made it. Didn't quite go all the way to the campsite I was hoping for. There's a 5-star on the southeast corner, but we saw this one and the wind is howling and it's really well protected, so we took it, and it's nice, and it's up on a bluff and you can see quite a ways. I like it. There's a nice protected bay right over here, and it just drops off, like straight off, so it'll be a really good walleye spot for a slip bobber tonight. Or at least that's the plan. All right, so we just got everything set up. Discovered that there's a much better boat landing down here. That just comes right up here to where we are. Dakota has his tent right there in that spot. One canoe is right here, another canoe, my canoe is right over here, which, by the way, that, you know, the thing is designed to be nice and narrow, and I had it over there and the wind caught it right there, all the way to the water. Go get it. That wind is something else right now. Tried going out fishing, it just blew me all around, even in the calm bays. Almost tipped us. The wind just from one side to the other, and it's just, nah, not worth it right now. And we have it. You ready? Go get it.
Bruce the lifeguard is watching Dakota. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Dakota, pulled in a monster.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude. We're gonna eat good tonight. Oh, heck yeah. Good job, dude. So here's what we got. One full pot right here. So we're gathering firewood right now. We're gonna get all that together, and then we're gonna get this thing sparked up. And we are gonna eat some fish tonight. Yes. Did I cook it enough? Is it done?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let me have a bite. I want to bite. I just want to bite. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Mmm. Mmm. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Man, got to use my fish oil. That's gonna lighten the load too.
Yeah.
Oh, it came in.
Okay.
Me, I have made fire. Okay.
Booga booga.
Did that seagull go over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys suck.
Bitch is going now.
Well, guys, we didn't get skunked. Dakota over here friggin' slayed it. Yep. As soon as it came out of the water, we were like, let's get this sucker dead. Let's get it filleted up and let's get to cooking. Right at sunset, as you can see right behind me. What a day, man. So we didn't get skunked. That's what I was worried about with it being this cold. The first warm day and we catch a freaking lake trout, dude. Hell yes.
Mine, 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 mine.
Good morning, folks. So, wind changed direction. It's pretty much out of the northwest, which isn't bad. It's going to push us across the shore or across the lakes and all that, which is going to be great. So, yeah, Dakota caught 2 lake trout last night. We ate one of them. And then this morning at like 5:45 or 5:50 or 5:55, I don't know, real close to 6 a.m., he caught another one.
No, telling the story.
So,
you were asleep.
I was asleep
In your bed.
in my bed, and he comes up to the tent. He's like, Aaron, I caught another one. And right then, it falls off the hook. Right next to the tent. So all I hear is plop, 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 plop. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, man.
And then,
Oh yeah. And then my canoe slid down the rocks again. And Dakota paddled out and got it for me, thankfully.
woo!
Yeah. But anyways, we've got a short paddle to get over to the Cherokee Creek. And then we're going to go down that. We've got that long portage. And then we've got 3 more after that. And we'll be on Sawbill, which means we'll be done with all the portaging. Yep. What time is it?
8:31.
I knew it. I figured it'd only take us 30 minutes to get down here. We would have been here 10 minutes faster without that wind. That was a sweaty mess, but we got through it. Everything from here is easy. So we're done with all the big portages. Everything else is like 50, 20, a channel, and I think like a 30 something. So we're done. We'll be on Sawbill. So let's paddle across this and do it again. Portage number 2 done. Let's go. Last portage of the trip, right here. Whew, what a good trip. Lots of good portages, lots of exploring, fishing. Had a blast. We're still camping one more night on Sawbill and then getting out early in the morning. But it's always bittersweet when you hit that last portage. It's like, you know, it's the price of admission has been paid. All right, we're on Sawbill. It is 10:45. We are headed up here to the left to try and snag a campsite. Oh, that's great. Whatever. Anyways, paddling across the north end of Sawbill.
Ran into Lucas from Lucas Mathis, I think is his name. We met like 2 years ago on the trail. Him and Matt Posa had a long, like hour-long talk at one portage, just talking about stuff. And then just ran into him again out here on Sawbill. Hollered out for him. He paddled over. I paddled over. We met in the middle of a very windy, very wavy lake. So Lucas, I apologize, buddy, for doing that to you. But nice for you to stop, man. Pleasure to meet you again. Layla was making life hard for him. She was bouncing back. I couldn't do it, dude. Lucas, you're a better man than me. I could not do it. Like Bruce, he just gets in and lays down, doesn't move. So, man, what a day. Good to run into you again, buddy. I got to camp, got the tarp set up, got water hung. Don't have any water in it yet, but I got the bag hung. And Dakota's back there, as you can see, doing his thing. Probably setting up. That's what I need to finish doing. So let's get after it. Hey guys, it's like 7:30. We have literally been hiding from the wind this whole afternoon. It's been 20-30 mile per hour, just sustained winds at 50 some odd degrees. We had to set up the tarp back in the woods and just hide under it. And then we ended up just going to our tents and taking a nap. And then come back out, we got a fire going. The wind's died down quite a bit, but it's still not gone. Still got gusts every now and then, but luckily this fire pit's quite a ways from anything, so. Plus we got a couple things of water, so we're ready to go if anything pops up. But Dakota strikes again.
Let's go, baby.
Got
White
a
Swan.
walleye. White Swan did it. We got a walleye, so I'm gonna flay him up and get him cooking. Well, Dakota caught a walleye.
And a northern pike.
And a northern pike. And a lake trout. Yeah, we got him all the way up to shore and then he got off. But here's our walleye right here, cooking up. Gonna eat that here in just a few minutes. And Bruce is being a good boy. And we're just watching this beautiful sunset. This is gonna be good. Well, good morning, everybody. It is just after 6 a.m. We're already completely packed up. Dakota is wrapping up his oatmeal, and we're gonna hop in the boat and do the 3 miles back to Sawbill from the north end of the lake. But it is just beautiful glass this morning. This is what we got up early for. And hot showers and hamburgers. So we're ready. You ready, Brucey? Let's go. All right, folks, we just pulled up at the dock. We are officially done. Thanks for coming along with us. Again, my name is Aaron with Long Wilderness Walks. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a comment, smack that like button. And if you like it enough to help me out, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye.
Later, players.